back, everybody, to the Midwest Wrestling Podcast. It's your boy Nathan from Blue and
Double D.
Yes, sir, everybody. Welcome back to this amazing podcast, guys. How are you doing today, Daniel? How you doing?
Doing okay. I have a movement going on right now. We'll talk about that at the end of the show.
Yes, we do. Okay, so to start off, are we talking about SmackDown?
Yeah, we're going to talk about SmackDown. Not as much, of course, because that's really old news now, because we had a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
SmackDown?
So basically, it starts off with Jay, or somebody, I think this broke like 10 minutes before the show. It was a picture of somebody under like a bunch of like stuff backstage. So that kind of speculated, who was it? At first, I thought it was like Johnny Gargano, but I was like, why is he going to do that?
That's right, someone attacked Jey Uso.
Yeah, so once the show started, we saw that it was Jay. And then Jay was basically taken out of the show. I guess he got taken off into the ambulance to a local medical facility because they kicked the hospital, apparently. And Jake thought to get in with him. Then Drew McIntyre comes out and kind of like talks like, oh, it's sad what happened to Jay, blah, 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 blah. And then I think someone comes out to like confront Drew. Was it Cody?
I think so.
Yeah, Cody comes out. Yeah, just kind of like talking to Drew. Then the rest of the people from the chamber come out, and yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What else happened?
So then we get the new. I don't know if this is an order or not. I'm pretty sure it's an order.
We don't have to talk about order. We can just talk about like a few things that happened.
So basically, Division comes up to like Adam Pearce, talking to him about like putting Logan Paul in the chamber, and then we actually get that in the chamber.
And then Jacob Fatu goes to talk to him as well.
Yeah.
They set up for
the
match. Actually,
yeah. So this is more than the middle of the show, but then we have Uncle Howdy versus Phil Sikoa. Uncle Howdy wins. I think he gets back his
lantern.
It was a good match. I mean, I'm still not really into the Uncle Howdy stuff. It was cool though. Then we had Tiffany versus Kairi Sane. Tiffany Stratton wins, because she's overly pushed. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, it was supposed to be Asuka versus Tiffany.
Yeah, and Asuka won the rest for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, which is smart.
Yeah. And
then my favorite
first time in a while, we had Chelsea Green on commentary.
Yes, that was hilarious.
Man. Hey, she's the best. On that microphone, in that ring, heck, even at commentary. Nobody can touch her.
Is that Matt Cardona? Okay, so then we have a segment between Obafemi and The Miz. And it was a match. And Miz is like, oh, I won't take you under my wing. We'd have to fight. I'll teach you how to be a good wrestler, all that stuff. Because, like, in all reality, yes, it's all a joke. And, like, it's like The Miz is like, oh, yeah, I can teach you stuff. But The Miz is actually an amazing guy to be put with. I mean, Melo did it. A bunch of people have done it throughout the years. It's like The Miz is a good wrestler to like learn from. Now, like in kayfabe, it's a dumb idea, but like behind the scenes, I mean, like The Miz has been there for years. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah, The Miz. He hasn't been in his entire career. He has not been injured once. He's always been on television.
I think he was injured like maybe last year for the first time, but then he was only gone for like for
yeah, he's only gone for like a little bit, but still, that's compared to everybody else, that's awesome.
Yeah, The Miz is honestly like one of the best superstars that they've ever been. I mean, like he's not the best in ring, but he's an amazing heel. He puts people over. He teaches people how to wrestle. He teaches people how to like be over on the mic, and like it's really good.
Honestly,
so, Oba, of course, kills him.
This is gonna be a hot take. I think he's kind of like the male version of Natalia, but the only difference, he's good on the mic.
No.
He's good on the mic.
No.
Why you say that?
Because Natalia is someone that's held back. She's amazing in the ring. She's good on the mic. She just doesn't get good booking because like how she's in the company. The Miz is still getting good booking. The Miz is still constantly on TV. The Miz is just there. He doesn't get his flowers enough, but I mean, he's definitely a top contender.
Wait, did I hear you say
He's
that
funny.
Natalia is good on the mic?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear about her crazy loving cat lady promo a few years ago? Cringe.
No, I did not.
But historically,
Okay.
she hasn't been as good on the mic. I say.
Yeah, okay. If she was allowed to do what she wanted to do for a long time, she would have been one of the top women's wrestlers.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, she's
So,
probably still there
Obafemi
because she
gets
gets the paycheck. That makes sense.
Sure. Then Obafemi defeats The Miz, obviously.
Yeah.
Then my heartbreak of the night happens. Carmella Hayes versus Matt Cardona.
Oh yeah.
Good match. But Matt Cardona did lose,
Like,
which was sad.
on his return, he should be looking strong. They're just having him job out, honestly.
Yeah, it sucks.
I do like Carmelo Hayes, though, but I don't think Matt Cardona should be.
Yeah, I like Milo. Then Jordan Grace defeats Candice LeRae because Johnny Gargano was all depressed through the match, and then he walks off. And Candice kind of like forgets she's in a match, and she kind of like just tries to go help him, and then she gets beat by Jordan.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny.
Then the women's tag championship match, Nia Jax and Last Legend, the Irresistible Forces versus Rio the Eros guy. Last Legend and Nia Jax win. It kind of makes sense because like Rhea's going in the chamber. Then Logan Paul defeats Jacob Fatu with a roll up because of the match that got like the other earlier in the show. It was kind of sad.
Yeah, they had
like Jacob getting.
They had a bunch of
kind of like weird.
They had a bunch of masked people come in that weren't like the actual masked men, and that's how Logan Paul won.
I think it was only one at this one, and yeah. But I think it should have been Austin Theory winning instead of Logan Paul, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, I think Jacob Fatu should have been in the chamber. I think that would have made things interesting more than like Logan Paul would have. I mean, honestly, that did set up for Seth Rollins returning, but I think Seth Rollins, they could have still incorporated Seth Rollins returning. Because they could have had Logan Paul come in to screw people in like the Elimination Chamber, and then Seth Rollins stop him.
True.
But,
okay, yeah, that's it for SmackDown.
Yeah, that was all. I'm going to be honest, it was a forgettable show. I couldn't remember much of it. I'm glad Nathan Frontaloo was able to do it for me.
Yeah.
But, all right. I did watch all Elimination Chamber, though. We're talking about the Elimination Chamber. And, honestly, I thought there was a few good things that did happen during the Chamber. Women's match. They had Raquel look really strong. They had her do the Roman Reigns pin, which I thought was really cool.
Oh yeah.
But there was also like a few non-PG moments in that match.
Yes.
Talking about Kiana James and Raquel, but
yeah.
So I mean, I thought it was a decent. I sure wish Alexa Bliss would have like been in the match longer. I was hoping that maybe Charlotte Flair came in and they would have had like, you know, Charlotte turn on Alexa, maybe like cost Alexa.
Yeah, that would have been good.
But Asuka, I was kind of like disappointed that Asuka was eliminated as fast too, because knowing her accolades, she's supposed to be really good.
She's one of the best wrestlers, women wrestlers.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's good on the ring.
Like you remember, I know Alexa Bliss was eliminated first, but was it Kiana James or was it Alexa Bliss next?
Asuka, you mean
I think it was Asuka.
Yeah, it was Asuka. Then Kiana, I think.
Yeah, then it was Kiana. But then later on, of course, you would have I think it was Rhea Ripley eliminate Raquel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd have like Stratton and Rhea Ripley go back and forth.
Yeah.
And then of course Rhea hit the Riptide, and she's the one going to WrestleMania to face Jade Cargill.
Woo! That's good.
I mean,
you want to talk about their beef a little bit?
We'll talk about that after Raw, because we're going to talk about all the rumors later on.
Okay.
But yeah, well, I'll be honest here. I was really hoping Raquel was gonna win because I wanted to see her pick Stephanie Vaquer, and that would have caused some tension between Liv Morgan and her. And that would have made the Judgment Day storyline really interesting. And for SmackDown, maybe have to let all the women have like a number one contenders tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that would have gave it like a more of an interesting build up because there's not really anything storyline wise going on for SmackDown. Half the people over there are injured.
That's true.
And Jade Cargill hasn't wrestled much at all, which we're going to talk about that later on.
Yeah, I think we should have had Jordynne Grace in this match and have her win it.
Jordynne Grace? I mean,
yeah,
I could see her point, but she did lose to Jade Cargill a couple weeks ago.
Have her fight her again.
Yeah, maybe a storyline like I'm trying to get my rematch or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, because I don't think she won clean.
But yeah, okay. Next we have I think it was AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think much of this match at all. Just AJ Lee won the Intercontinental Championship.
AJ Lee looked pretty good. She did pretty good in the ring.
Yeah, she did look decent, but I mean, it's just like a normal match.
Did she have a promo on a SmackDown?
She didn't. I don't think she had a promo on SmackDown.
Maybe, I don't remember.
That was on Raw. It was after.
Yeah.
Elimination Chamber. But yeah, of course, she made Becky Lynch tap out once again. I mean, honestly, I really hope that this will be the end of Becky Lynch's whatever this type of character she's in, like it's Karen type character. Because I want to see the man come back.
I like it though. Yeah. Well, now that Seth's a face, I feel like they're gonna make Becky face again.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, of course, they gave AJ Lee her feel-good moment in front of Chicago.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much what that match was about.
Yep.
All right, next.
It was good.
We had CM Punk versus Finn Balor.
Yep.
Thought it was okay. We knew CM Punk was going to win.
Finn, okay, so let's talk about the intro for a second.
Oh yes. So Michael Jordan entrance. That was awesome.
Well, first we have Finn come out with his OG theme, which we all love, and then we get the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls entrance.
Yes,
that was sick. I heard it, and I was like, "There's no way that like they're doing this," but they did it. It was sick. I liked it.
I thought it was the best entrance of the night, and possibly the best entrance of the year so far. I say, we gotta wait till Mania.
Yeah.
But I thought it was really cool, and I just liked their entrance. Honestly, I mean, I'm not a basketball fan, but I think that adds like more aura to them.
Oh, 100% it does. The fans there loved it. The fans there instantly knew what it was.
Yeah. So talk about the match. We like I said, we knew CM Punk was going to win. No way they're not gonna have Roman versus Punk not happen at Mania.
No, we're getting that. Yeah.
But what'd you think of like the match yourself? I mean, I didn't really think as much of it. I thought it was okay.
It was a good match. I mean, obviously they're both good wrestlers. To Roman Reigns' point, CM Punk looked tired at the end. But I mean, it was a long match. Of course, they're going to be tired.
Yeah, Punk's almost 50.
Finn's
That's
almost
the crazy part.
45, I think. Yeah, so Finn's old. I'll get older too.
Yeah. A hot take: Finn looks like he's in a lot more better shape than CM Punk.
Oh, 100%. Now, Finn's weird because, like, his abs are, like, crooked. I've always noticed that. It looks weird. It's like his abs are, like, crooked. It's weird, but, like, I've been watching this video about, like, him working out with, like, Sheamus, and he works out with, like, one weight on his side at a time. It'll be, like, if he's, like a bench pressing, he'll have, like, one side that have the weights, one side have, like, a no weights. It's weird.
It could have something to do with previous injuries, because, you know, wrestlers, they deal with injuries throughout their career.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, I mean,
but
for example,
really good.
The Rock broke his abs when he was young. That's why it looks like he's got no abs when he's built.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was an okay match. All right, now to the... No, before that, we have What's in the Box. And it was
Okay.
Danhausen.
I'm going to defend this. So when I first saw it, I was like, "What the is this?" I was like, I knew who he was. I just didn't care. But I'm gonna dip in. Okay, I'm gonna dip into Raw a little bit here. How he was portrayed on Raw, it kind of makes sense why he had like that like big entrance like with like the dance for that. I thought it was funny. Looking back at it, it was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
And I think like having him in the box was the best idea because like who else could have done that? You have like a serious character in the box, it's gonna be stupid. If it's promotional for like 2K, it's gonna be dumb.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, it makes sense.
Definitely
He gave Michael Cole a jar of teeth, which I found funny.
Yeah, it's weird.
And then he disappeared. Did like an Undertaker thing and just disappeared.
I like him. I will say, okay. If this is just based off the Chamber, I didn't like it. But if we're including the Raw part of it, I'm now a fan of him.
Yeah, definitely.
Now that I get it now.
All right. So now we're going to talk about the main event. The men's Elimination Chamber. All right. So first you'd have Cody Rhodes versus, I think, was it Trick Williams or Javon Evans? I think it was Javon Evans.
Sure.
Yeah, it was Javon Evans.
No. Yeah, it was Javon.
And then next you'd have Trick Williams come in.
You can make the joke. I know you're gonna say.
Well, I'm gonna make it later because next Logan Paul would come in, and all the Raheem ones went after.
Look. Okay. I'll say it because you know. Okay. So look, we had at the end of Black History Month, and you guys cannot call it Triple K no more because he booked the best black man segment ever. We had Cody Raheem Rhodes, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams beating the crap out of Logan Paul. I was like, let's go, bro.
I thought it was hilarious.
And they were all wearing like the same color gear, just beating the crap out of Logan. It was beautiful. It was so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I thought that was pretty cool in the match. And then, of course, you'd have like LA Knight and Randy Orton come out. But what I found really interesting, they booked Logan. What did not make sense. They made Logan Paul look like Brock Lesnar. He eliminated like 3 people. He eliminated Trick, Javon, and LA Knight.
He wasn't doing it on his own like a Brock was. He would do it like after somebody do a move. But what he did to Javon, I love Logan's finisher, but that thing is so dangerous. Javon landed on his head.
Yeah, it looked awkward how Javon Evans landed. Like
I thought Javon was injured because like he landed like head first on the mat.
People remember LA Knight's botch, but they don't remember that much. Well, making a point here. That was the worst botch. Okay. LA Knight, that was not a botch. That was in the script.
It was AI.
It was AI. Okay. All right.
A little side note. If you're an LA Knight fan, I get it. We've been through it this past week. We've all seen the videos. People are roasting this man.
Randy Orton was even laughing. Our boy was even laughing.
It hurt to watch that happen.
Yeah,
me and my friend Ben were just in there there's no coming back from it. We're so hurt. And the thing was, it wasn't even a bad botch. And he recovered really well. But it's just the timing of it. How the fans are like already like seeing how like Triple H is mad at him for stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of reminded me of whenever like Kofi Kingston did the RKO the wrong way. And Randy Orton was like, stupid. I always thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, and then Javon messed it up too, but then like Randy didn't take home stupid.
Yeah.
Randy learned. But that was a year or two ago. Okay, so
yeah, of course Logan Paul eliminated all 3 of them. And it looked like he was about to eliminate either Cody or Randy, but then all of a sudden the masked man came in. And it was a bunch of decoy masked man.
Yeah.
And then, whenever the security was distracted, the real masked man snuck in, gave Logan Paul a curve stomp. Cody would pin, and then all of a sudden, Seth Rollins would reveal it's him. The Masked Man has returned. And my favorite part was Paul Heyman's reaction. He's going, no! No!
Yeah.
Always like it when he acts over dramatic.
It's hilarious.
Anyways, and then the face down would be Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, and of course they would fight each other. And what I found really interesting, Drew McIntyre came in to interrupt the match once again.
Yes.
And he was trying to keep Cody Rhodes. It was obvious he was trying to keep Cody Rhodes from winning. Well, and then Randy Orton.
Back, though. After Logan got like taken out, Cody was just sitting there on the floor like in perfect punt position. I thought Randy was going to punt the crap out of him and win. I was like, please, Randy, just punt him. And he didn't do it.
A lot of people thought that, but they still had him like each other. Of course, they had Randy Orton try to help Cody Rhodes. And Randy Orton gave Drew McIntyre the RKO, and then Cody Rhodes gave him the Crossroads. But this time, this was really interesting. This time, Randy Orton did not hesitate like other times. This time, he actually gave Cody Rhodes the RKO. Right after he did the Crossroads with Drew. And Randy Orton, he won the match. He won the men's Elimination Chamber. And he's going to be the one facing potentially Drew McIntyre. Or Cody, depending on how SmackDown's going to end up.
Or Danhausen.
All right. Yeah, but then during like the post show, they had Nick Aldis like really mad, of course, at Drew. And he was like, you know what? Since you're so bound and determined to keep Cody from going to WrestleMania, we're gonna have him go 1-on-1 for the championship.
With The Undertaker. No, yeah.
Yeah. So we have that, and there's been some crazy rumors about that I don't like. But we'll talk about that after we do the Raw review.
Okay.
All right, so we start off with Raw. Of course, Logan Paul, not happy about how Elimination Chamber went. Not happy about Seth Rollins, although he totally deserved it.
Yeah.
Austin Theory just being there. I don't know. They're trying to make Austin Theory look good, but he just...
It should have been him in the Chamber. It should have been him in the Chamber.
He's just not been booked good either.
No.
Yeah. And then, of course, and then you'd have, Masked Men distract Austin Theory and Logan Paul, and then Seth Rollins would sneak in and give a curb stomp, and he did something else to Paul Heyman.
No, it was a chair shot to the back.
Oh yeah, chair shot. That's right, chair shot and a curb stomp. I thought it was still insane that Paul Heyman's taking chair shots.
Oh yeah, and the curb stomp, yeah.
And I'm not sure if it was fake or real. I think it might have been fake, but Paul Heyman was bleeding.
It was he probably bleeded himself.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Oh, I thought that was insane. That Paul Heyman's doing that at his age.
If Seth accidentally made Paul bleed, Seth probably felt so bad about it.
Yeah. Hey, don't take Paul Heyman as a joke, because a couple of years ago, he even took a Samoan drop on the table by the bloodline.
Yeah. Superman punches, spears. Yeah, no, Paul takes a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and he's not even in in-ring shape, and he's still going out there doing this. I mean, he's a great actor. He's a great manager.
There's a story about when he first started trying to wrestle or get into business. He tried to be a wrestler, and he took a top rope, he did a splash on somebody. I forgot who it was, and he's like, "Nope, not for me." Immediately.
That's funny. And then he became a manager. Well, look, he's still making success being a manager all these years.
He's the best manager ever.
Yeah. All right. Okay, enough with the Paul Heyman glaze. Of course, Paul Heyman would be taken to the hospital, not by any other driver, but LA Knight.
Yeah.
I thought this was hilarious. It kind of reminded me of whenever The Undertaker invaded the ambulance during the Attitude Era.
Or the limo for Teddy.
Yeah. I thought that was funny.
Teddy. That was hilarious. Before LA Knight drove off the ambulance, Jimmy beat up Austin Theory because Logan got in the ambulance with him. Yeah. Or with a fall, I think.
Okay. So then next you'd have Gunther versus Dragon Lee. I really hope this feud's over because I don't understand the Dragon Lee versus Gunther feud.
Dragon Lee's pretty good. They just now we got unmasked, so I don't think he's gonna keep wrestling. I think it's gonna be Rey Mysterio coming in.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is the reason why they're having Dragon Lee wrestle Gunther for so long. I think they're building up to retire Rey Mysterio.
Which I don't know. I want it to be Dom, but
you
Gunther's good.
You notice Rey Mysterio. I mean, well, he did get injured like a couple weeks ago again. Whenever he came back, he's probably at this point. He probably just wants to have his career over with. Honestly.
Well, he's currently translating everything in AAA.
That's true.
He's like an English dubbing over it, which is pretty cool. I think he should actually go take over in AAA.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Yeah, he could spend like a little bit of time there. Next,
well, no, I mean like as like the booker of it.
Didn't you have like El Grande Americano like cut a promo? I think along with like his other like American amigos.
Rio and Bravo.
But here's the thing about El Grande Americano. I got a question. Actually, I got a problem. Isn't he supposed to be Mexican?
Never know.
Where's his accent?
Yeah, I don't think. I think he is. I don't know.
But yeah,
Omos messed up this week.
I just find it really funny. Like they don't care about their accents now. Like at this point, everybody.
Oh no, Ludwig though. I mean, sorry. The new El Grande. He has an accent for it. It sounds a little German, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean that's just crazy thing about it. Like everybody, unless you're living under a rock, you know who they are at this point.
Yeah, it's Omos and Big Show.
Oh man. No, one of them's definitely Hornswoggle. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, you'd have El Grande Americano face Royal Americano, one of the Imposta El Grande Americanos.
Rio and Bravo, yeah.
Yeah, and of course El Grande Americano would win. You go, gracias to the crowd.
Another joke. We just got Chad Gable versus Tyler Bate. That was a good match. It was a good match.
I mean, honestly, El Grande Americano kind of reminds me of Stephanie McMahon at a Mexican restaurant. Trying to order in Spanish, you know. She has that smile. You know what I'm talking about.
God. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
That's what this storyline makes me feel like.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next, you would have AJ Lee cut a promo. Pretty much, it's a feel-good promo because she won the IC title. Not really much at all here.
So cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need more energy.
Right.
So good, AJ. So proud of you.
Yeah.
Don't care.
No, let's do the clap.
I don't care at all. Sorry.
All right, let's move on. So we have like a Liv Morgan video package. It's pretty much her like talking about like, this is what I don't like here. They're making Liv Morgan look like she cares about Stephanie Vauquer.
No. She cooks. She was like, I don't care where you're from. You're from some dirtbag wrestling field. I was like, dang, she's getting a little racist there. It was hilarious. She cooked Stephanie. I liked it.
Well, it kind of reminded me of like the CM Punk promo later on, like where it looked like she wasn't as good at the beginning, but at the very end, she did a great line, I say.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like that, but overall, I think she could have done better in that promo at first. But she ended it off good. I'll say that.
I had a joke, but I don't really have to edit more. You definitely have to edit after that joke.
Yes.
I had a very bad joke to make.
All right. We'll save that for the end of the podcast. Remember it. I'll remind you. All right.
I'll get canceled.
So next we have Oba Femi versus Rusev. They just have a brawl. They just pretty much brawl. We're probably gonna get Oba Femi versus Rusev next week.
That'll be cool.
All right. Then you have Austin Theory versus Jimmy Uso.
Yeah. This ended with Jay coming back and helping Jimmy because Logan caused a DQ.
That's right. Yeah. And this is what I found really interesting. Like, they knocked Jey Uso out of the chamber, but he returns that quick. Like, to me, that makes zero sense. Like, he's only injured long enough just to miss the chamber. That was it.
And he came back on crutches, but like he didn't need the crutches. He was walking fine.
Yeah. I mean, it was just weird how that was booked.
Yeah.
But
because he was supposed to be in the chamber in the first place.
Yeah.
If you think about the chamber, if Bronson didn't get hurt and he was in the chamber, we would have had that problem of like a Logan eliminate everybody. It would have been better because like Bronson eliminated them would have been a lot better.
I agree. Just injuries, they just stink. They're happening at the wrong times. But next you'd have the Judgment Day in like, having like a backstage segment, and then you have Danhausen come in and he did the thing. He went,
I test.
Yep. And then next you'd have Penta versus Dom, and sure enough, Penta wins the match because Finn Balor would not let JD McDonough help Dom Mysterio. And honestly, the end is near for the Judgment Day.
You called him Finn Balor, didn't you?
What?
You called him Finn Balor, didn't you?
I said Finn Balor.
You said Finn Balor.
No, I said Finn.
Or not.
It is true he's Finn Balor, though. I was being nice.
So, this is a funny stat. John Cena's first ever title loss, his first ever world title loss, and his last ever title loss was all against Judgment Day members. Guess who they were?
His first world title loss?
Yes.
What are we talking about? Like, how long?
It was the most. Okay, how does this get? So his first title was the U.S. title. He lost to like someone in the Judgment Day. Now they weren't part of it then.
Yeah.
And then he lost his world title to somebody that was in Judgment Day who didn't happen that exact time. But yeah.
All right.
Carlito, U.S. title. Edge, world title.
Oh yeah, that's right, Carlito. I forgot about it because he was released.
Yeah. So it was Carlito, U.S. title, Edge with the cash in.
True, Edge. You're right. That makes sense.
And then Dominic.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
Crazy.
But yeah, you would have that shenanigans happen. Like I said, I think the Judgment Day is going to break up eventually. I don't think that's going to fly with Dom.
One of these days, everybody hates each other. And poor JD is just sitting there.
Yeah.
No one hates JD.
Next, you have the Roman versus Punk promo.
Yeah.
This was, I still think the first promo was better than the second. But the second one was still pretty good.
Oh, okay. The second one was carried by the last line, though.
Yeah, I agree. It was carried by one line.
You want to talk about the start of it first, or do you want to just get right into the final?
You can talk about the start of it, and I'll talk about the end.
Okay, so at the first, Punk was definitely not winning at the first of it. Roman was kind of cooking him a little bit, being like, oh yeah, only 40-year-old virgins are here to watch
That's right.
Punk. It was funny.
He brought the Rock
but then,
insult back.
Yeah, and then Punk brings up the list. So teasing Chris Jericho. He brought up the Colt Cabana podcast, which everybody does that all the time. And then Punk delivers the final blow to Roman, which I think you should cover since you're a Roman fan.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's right. Of course, Roman was talking about that stuff. And then CM Punk, he was like talking about like, I run this show. This is my show. And then he told Roman to he's gonna bury him. He's gonna bury him.
Wait. Let me build it more. Sorry. Okay. So Punk was like, "You're all alone. Your family's my friends now. Everybody that was your friends now my friends." And like Roman's like, they don't like you. They don't actually like you. They're just hanging out with you, just make fun of you. They tell me everything that you say about me. And then Punk says,
I'll bury you. I'll bury you next to your father.
I will bury you so you won't be alone. I'll bury you next to your father. Such a cold line. I saw that. I was like, there is no way.
I couldn't believe they actually let him do that. I mean, it's CM Punk. He's known for the pipe bombs.
Let's see. How many times have we mentioned Dead Damage WWE? We had Charlotte Flair or Paige.
Charlotte Flair and Paige. Eddie Guerrero and Randy Orton.
So Charlotte Flair and Paige. It was when Paige said the wrong Flair died.
Yeah.
That was brutal. Randy telling Ray that Eddie's in hell.
Yeah. Natalia and Ruby Riott.
Candice LeRae and Maxine.
Yeah.
Candice LeRae was like, your brother's dead or something. It was crazy.
Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman. Everybody just hate on Dusty. Poor Dusty. And then now Punk and Roman. I feel like that was like just a personal shot. That was hilariously hard.
I mean, we were talking about at the beginning, it looked like Punk was losing the promo, and then he came in with that last line. Now the question is that a work? Or did Punk go off script?
I think he went off script, but I feel like Roman knew that something was going to be said. And Roman, kind of like how Cena was a little bit, he's like, don't tell me what you're going to say, but nothing's off limits.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So next week, when Roman brings up Larry, Punk can't do nothing about it.
I won't forget one joke one of our people in the group chat made up about Larry. I'm not sure if I'm going to share it on here, but it was funny.
Oh, yeah. Poor Larry.
All right. But yeah, I guess it's the end of like the Raw reviews and like all the SmackDown Elimination Chamber stuff reviews. Now we're going to talk about the top WWE rumors. We've had some insane drama recently on X. Shocker. We had Rhea Ripley and Cargill beefing with each other.
Did you say Jade?
I always said Gargle. I meant Cargill.
Gargle. Jade Gargle's hilarious.
Anyways,
well, apparently the person gargling is Rhea.
Jade was bad. I'm sorry. At first, Jade was kind of taking a couple of shots at Rhea Ripley, and Rhea, of course, came in, and then Jade said that Rhea Ripley is being political behind the scenes.
Not political. She's being political like how do I make this joke? Like the woman under Bill Clinton's desk. That's how she's being political.
Funny. All right. So and then you would have like other people on Twitter. No, not Twitter. This is not early 2020s. This is now. X. You'd have Chelsea Green.
Same thing.
You'd have Piper Niven and Nia Jax go after Rhea Ripley. I wonder if they were told to, or they were genuinely like trying to defend Rhea Ripley here.
Yeah.
Like, I heard a good point the other day. Since Chelsea Green is not being booked in the main event, some people are saying she's trying to insert herself in the main event picture by getting into other people's drama.
Who, Chelsea or?
Chelsea, yes. Because she was defending Rhea Ripley, saying like Rhea Ripley's like the nicest star, even with how popular she is. And then Jade goes after Chelsea, and then Chelsea, of course, says the dogs do bark to Jade. And then that caused Piper Niven to come in. And Piper Niven's been silent for being injured. Like, she hasn't spoken at all in months. And she just goes after Jade Cargill. And she actually tells Jade to lick her boot.
Okay. But was Jade Cargill wrong? I get it. She should have said it. But was Jade wrong?
Wrong about Rhea Ripley?
Being too political backstage, making herself, having to push it.
Well, I mean, like I said, it just be like
over the past couple of years, how heavily pushed Rhea has been. She'll go and like be like doing nothing for like 2 months, and then be in world television.
I mean, I can kind of see the point. Jade Cargill has only had one title defense, And
Yes,
Rhea
but
Ripley's getting
that's
all these
WWE's booking, though.
opportunities.
But the thing is, yeah, and like that's WWE's booking. That's not Jade's actual fault.
Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to lead up to. I feel like that's more WWE's booking. Because I feel like their booking, like from Triple H and from like the people up top, it's causing these wrestlers to be jealous at each other. It's causing them to be like,
Yeah.
really, it feels like it's unfair. And I feel like it's
Yeah.
not on the wrestlers or the superstars. I feel like it's on creative.
Yeah, true.
I feel like that's what's causing all of it. And that's why there's some that are not happy. But yeah. I kind of think all of them are in the wrong. And also, I think some of these generation of wrestlers, I even admit, as a Chelsea Green fan here, I think they're soft.
Yeah.
I think they're soft. And I'm not really sure if that's
look,
like...
We go from Roman getting his dead dad mentioned to Jay talking about Rhea talking people backstage about getting pushed. And then like a Rhea getting offended by that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I don't know if it's like this generation in time or it's just how the WWE locker room is today.
Yeah.
Because you can tell, like, I mean, we're in 2026 now. But I meant, like, back then, you would easily get, like, canceled for stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people would get offended about almost anything. Now it's kind of different.
Yeah.
But, I mean, WWE, I think they still have that issue where you can get canceled for anything. If you have, like, one thing that they have to get to. But somehow Kevin Nash is not getting canceled.
Oh, jeez.
He said another comment about Javon Evans.
I got a barbecue at my house. Dude.
Like, I understand, okay, this is going to get me some heat, but we have all these people, I mean, what Hulk Hogan did when he said, like, the word, that was bad. But why isn't Kevin Nash, why isn't he getting, like, the same kind of hate like Hulk Hogan was?
I can give a reason, but I'm not going to because I don't want to get political on this podcast.
Well, same here, but I meant, I'm just pointing out, like, the double standard here. Like, we're supposed to be, like, against racism. Like, you go really hard after Hulk Hogan. Should Kevin Nash face, like, I don't know, the same punishment?
Well, look, yeah. I mean, Hogan wasn't punished. He just was, like, hated on.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, my opinion here, I mean, I just feel like Kevin Nash should apologize because that actually sounded like racist.
Oh, 100%.
It's only fair. That's what I'm trying to point out.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, okay. I guess that was an off-topic thing. Now we're going to talk about, so there's been more stuff heavily rumored. So it's rumored now that Drew McIntyre may lose to Cody Rhodes on SmackDown this week. And everybody's outraged about it.
Yeah.
I was just talking to a friend right before I hopped on the podcast saying that they were really unhappy that Drew can lose the title because he just won it a couple months ago.
Yeah. I feel like they should have had him defend it against Jacob at the Chamber and give him at least like one more win under his belt.
I agree.
But yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Cody, I don't know. It seems like Triple H always tries to find a way to put Cody Rhodes in the main event.
Yeah. The thing is, I do not want that fatal four-way. I want Randy versus Cody. 1-on-1.
That's probably what they're going for.
Too much.
That's probably what they're going for is Cody versus Randy, but I sure wish one of them can either be like a heel or a face. Honestly. Because I feel like both of them being face, it's just, I don't know. We've already seen that at Crown Jewel years ago.
Yeah, well, that's how Roman and Punk are right now. They're both faces.
Yeah, but honestly,
I think the easiest thing to do is put Randy as a heel, but the best option is to try to get Cody as a heel, which is you have to work around a lot with that. But yeah,
Cody and Randy have more history, but Punk and Roman have more of a story. So even with faces, you can still make that work because they hate each other for this, they hate each other for that. I mean, last year is a good example because you had them fighting over Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
But I just feel like for like Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton to work at Mania, they need one of them to be a heel. Rather that be Randy or that be Cody Rhodes.
That's true. I think the best option is to have Cody, but it's going to be hard to do it. I think you need to have, but I think Randy's the easier option, but it's not like the best option. It's too easy.
Here's something though. Since SmackDown's going to be in St. Louis in a few weeks, I don't think you're going to turn Orton heel.
Oh, you're right.
Because you're not like St. Louis crowd is not going to boo Randy Orton.
No,
they are not going to boo Randy Orton. So
no, we will not. And I promise that I can't promise I'm going to be there, but I'm gonna try to be there. I'm gonna try. Or then at least Takeover. Or Takeover St. Liver.
Or I wonder if they wait till WrestleMania to do some type of heel work with one of the wrestlers.
I think a good way to get Cody heat is for him to turn heel on Randy in St. Louis.
True.
Because if he does that, then he's getting booed out the building. He might have to get escorted out of the building.
Yeah, good point. I can see that happening.
Yeah.
But all right. I mean, I'd like to see Drew McIntyre with the belt longer though. You can still have Cody versus Orton even without the belt.
Well, yeah, but at Mania you can't do it now because of Randy winning the.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I wish Jacob Fatu was in it. That would have made it like entertaining. Or heck, I had the idea of since Drew was interfering in so many matches, he could have been defending like the championship, kind of like he did a couple of years ago in the Chamber.
In the Chamber, yeah,
because he did that once before, and that was when the Miz cashed in on him right afterwards.
Yeah, the Miz won. That was awesome. I think that it sucks that Drew's not going to have the title because I already know what's going to happen. I figured what's going to happen. I feel like Jake was going to interfere, cost Drew the match, they're fight at Mania, and there's going to be Cody as champion against Randy.
And I feel like what's disappointing too, I mean, like, the superstars were advocating for Drew McIntyre to be the champion, and he's only going to have it for this long.
Yeah.
Like Cody and I think it was Cody Rhodes. I think it was somebody else like telling Triple H, Drew McIntyre needs to be the champion.
There's a rumor that Cody did on purpose because like he knew how much of a mess WrestleMania was going to be. He purposely was like, "Oh yeah, give Drew the title."
Yeah, I agree. I mean, thinking about it, like I said, I think SmackDown's got the worst storylines now, all because Punk and Roman are on the other brand.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
It's flip-flops now.
Look, I'm telling you, once Randy and Cody start cooking, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope we get like a hero and villain. All right, so now next to our wrestlers of the week, we do this every single episode. Who do you got?
I got the Apex Predator, the Viper, the winner of the 2026 Elimination Chamber, Randy Keith Orton, hometown hero. I think him winning the Chamber was an amazing idea. Yes, there could have been other options, but having him do that or RKO Cody right after right after Drew got hit by with the crossroads was beautiful. I think Randy main eventing his first WrestleMania in 12 years is awesome because like the last time he did it was against. It was 2014. It was crap. Daniel Bryan and Batista, I think?
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was a long time ago. So that was 12 years ago, which is crazy.
I'm going to be honest.
2014.
I'm going to do this for the first time ever in history. I'm going to agree with you on a wrestler of the week. I mean, one, he's from St. Louis. I mean, we all got to pull for our boy from St. Louis, Randy Orton.
Yeah, it's got to be hometown heroes.
Yeah. And also, like, and he did something really sentimental to me. I mean, of course, as you guys know, I'm a Chelsea Green fan. Right after he won the Elimination Chamber, he endorsed Chelsea Green by putting on the hat. I thought that was
Chelsea Green.
I thought that was really cool. So that's why I'm giving it to Randy Orton.
Yeah. Speaking of Chelsea Green, though, do you want to talk about your little campaign?
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank
you for telling me that. Yeah. So guys, I've been trying to meet Chelsea Green for the past few years, but I feel like with the help from you guys, and this is the only way it'll work if you guys will help. If you'll go on Instagram and X and put down #Chelsea to STL, under her socials and WWE socials, we can get a movement starting, and we could possibly get that meet and greet in my area to happen. SmackDown's about a month. We don't have as much time. I'd appreciate it if you guys would do that and possibly do as much recruiting as possible. It would really be nice.
That'd be awesome.
Honestly.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
We tried doing that plan today, but
I mean, like you got a lot of people, so
yeah. The only difference is I got to get different people, or
yeah,
unless
sure.
they're watching this, I doubt they are. But
plus, Green's like, I got you.
but yeah, all right.
All right. Well,
wait a minute. We got to talk about our match at WrestleMania.
Okay.
So
look. All I'm saying is, it does not have to be resorted to violence. Okay. I get that I was insulting Justin Green. I get that I've been insulting Roman, but you have no right to bring up LA Knight's botch. Do you understand me? You have no right. Okay? It doesn't matter what happened. It was barely a botch. He recovered from it. And I swear to you, if you ever bring it up one more time,
doesn't matter what I say or what you say. But what I'm going to do in that ladder match at WrestleMania, I'm going to turn you into an idiot sandwich and take that ladder apart and put you right in between it and eat it up.
I hope you realize that if you want this fight, you'll get it. I don't care if it's a ladder match, a steel cage, a scrap match. I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania. And there's nothing you can do about it.
What do you say you're going to do to me?
Chelsea Green.
You're going to beat me?
Yes.
You're going to beat me.
You're a loser. You are the guy that...
So, let's just say this did not turn out well at all. Last week, I made a joke about us having a WrestleMania match just to make it entertaining. But Nathan Thrundaloo decided to make the promo personal, and that I cannot air on here. Let's say it did not end well. On the positive note, like and subscribe. That would be awesome. Thank you.